Portmeirion, where the whole thing was filmed. It's the latest in a growing number of small boutique festivals that draw a certain type of music lover.
Bishop to Queen's 3.
If you want to spend the weekend being a name, not a number, this is probably the festival for you. Number 6 was the hero who wanted to escape what some regard as the real star of The Prisoner, this Italianate village nestled on the coast of North Wales.
There's nothing like this in the world. The Prisoner is one of the most iconic TV shows in Britain, and it was filmed here. So when you are actually trying to describe the festival, well, you don't actually have to say, yeah, it's here. You go, it's the place where they filmed The Prisoner. And everyone goes, oh, wow, Portmeirion.
The lineup is a mixture of a few big names and plenty you may not have heard of yet, with the occasional author and actor thrown in.
While some big music festivals have been struggling, the last few years have seen small, family-friendly ones like this thrive. In fact, any weekend from the start of spring to late September, you'll probably find one somewhere in the UK. But isn't it all just a bit sedate?
It might be a wee bit posh, but I don't know, there comes a point in your life I think that's quite nice.
Yeah,
isn't it? You don't want to kind of be, I don't know, hanging around and puking up in a gutter. You just kind of want to go and have some fun, you know.
Yeah, big ones don't appeal the same. You're so far back from the band, you can't hear what's going on. So yeah.
Ask me after we've seen a band, we'll tell you.
A bit more, well, family friendly and not got people jumping around screaming everywhere, and just nice and relaxed, having a pint in the nice weather.
A bit more sedate, maybe?
Yeah, might go with that.
Mercury Music Prize nominee Richard Hawley knows his way around the festival circuit, but this was one he didn't want to miss, being a fan of The Prisoner.
Can't lose with this, really, you know. Being a teenager and getting too wrapped up in the whole issue of existentialism and all that was the thing that kind of first drew me in. But it's quite a lot of fun, you know, at the end of the day, really.
As night fell, the slightly surreal spirit of The Prisoner was never too far away, but no one seems in too much of a hurry to escape. Well, we saw there a scene from The Prisoner being recreated. I'm pleased to say I'm joined by two people from 6 of 1, the Prisoner Appreciation Association. First of all, Steve, what is the appeal of The Prisoner that brings, so many people here to this and brings fans across the world?
Well, it's a fascinating series. If anything, it's more relevant today than it was even when it was recorded. People identified with the themes it was extolling. We are under surveillance, I think most people would understand, and this strikes a chord with people, and they come to us to find out more about it. And
set here in Portmeirion, somewhere, well, which was pretty much unknown at the time, but became very, very popular.
That's right. I mean, it's the second star of the series. It's a beautiful place, and it was unknown until the very last episode where it was revealed, and visitors' numbers have gone up increasingly ever since.
Now, Tim, I know, listening to a talk by you two yesterday, you're purists, I guess, would be one description. What do you make of having a music festival come here?
The music side of it is perfect because the music plays an important part in the series. I have to confess, the reason I got into the series was originally through a lot of the music I liked in the 80s, late 80s, had Prisoner references in it. It sort of just seeped into a lot of the culture. I think the first thing I saw rather than the series was an episode of The Tube with Jules Holland running around Portmeirion and a load of people acting out scenes from The Prisoner. So I thought, what's that? I sort of get into that. So the music came first for me. And
some bands still fans. Richard Hawley there, when I speak to him, a genuine fan.
Yes, Richard's a big fan. There's a lot of bands that have performed videos here, like Supergrass did their video here. There's still bands who do videos here, like DC Fontana, and it just really sort of resonates, I think, with a lot of the music that the bands produce.
Tim and Steve, enjoy the rest of the weekend. People coming here can enjoy some more bands. Primal Scream to come this evening, and New Order headlining tomorrow.
Well, there you go, Hal. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
At time now, 6:45. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. A reminder of our main stories this morning.